Stop there. Back up a little bit. Okay, hold it there.
Hollywood one-on-one on the cold Finland set of Hanna, starring Saoirse Ronan.
Mark.
I am. Paws up, kids.
When you meet Saoirse in the flesh, she seems like another typical teenage girl who loves teenage things like Lady Gaga.
It changes all the time. It depends on what mood I'm in. I mean, I love Born This Way, obviously, because that's her newest one. I love Dance in the Dark. And I love So Happy I Could Die. Do you know that one? It'll always be like this.
Yeah.
And then you see Saoirse in action as Hanna.
Hanna is a young girl who has been brought up in a forest her whole life by her father. And she's not only been trained to kill, but has kind of been bred to kill as well.
You're dead. Right now. I've killed you. You were half asleep.
To kill one person in particular, who is Marissa Viegler, who Kate Blanchett plays. I'll do better next time.
Tell me again.
Adapt or die.
Think on your feet.
Even when I'm sleeping, I'm ready.
All you have to do is flip that switch. It tells Mr. Riegler where we are. Only you can get close enough. She won't stop until you're dead. Or she is.
Come and find me. And so Hanna goes out into the world on this mission, and she encounters different things along the way. There's a family that she comes across, and she becomes friends with the girl in the family, and she's kind of like her connection to normal life and a normal childhood.
Marissa. We picked up an unencrypted signal below the Arctic Circle. We think it's Eric Heller.
Heller is a rogue asset. I propose we go in and pull him out. We need to keep this contained, gentlemen.
Yeah, she has quite a journey, but she's a very interesting girl. You know, she's actually quite innocent and quite naive, and then just like that, she can turn into a cold-blooded killer. And I think that's a fantastic thing to play with, and such a cool contrast. Papa.
Remember what I taught you, you'll be fine.
Heller was gone, but we found this kid.
I think Hanna is different because there's a certain elegance to this film that we don't always see with action movies. And we see this through the cinematography, the characters, the music, the colouring, everything.
I want to speak to Marissa Viegler.
My name is Marissa Viegler. He wanted to speak to me.
It's okay.
Joe introduced a very strong sense of fairy tale into this movie. I mean, every character kind of represents a fairy tale character that we've seen in the past and that we've grown up with.
And just how did this normal teen actress relate to the character of an assassin?
I just realised that the situation that she was in, once you really examine it and understand what this journey is all about, mirrors what every single teenager goes through, which is growing up and sort of detaching yourself from the comfort zone that is your home life and your parents, and discovering the world for yourself.
Whatever you do, don't follow me. Promise not to follow me. I promise.
I mean, I didn't really try and identify with her that much because she's so different from me, but that was something that I found that we had in common and that every teenager will have in common with this girl.
Thank you for being my friend.
She needed to act the part and look the part of a cold-blooded killer.
Run, little piggy!
And that took months of heavy lifting and punching.
I tried to prepare you for what your life would be.
You didn't prepare me for this.
Well, I trained for a couple of months before we started, and I worked out in the gym, which I had never done before. That was new territory for me. And suddenly I had all these muscles just popping up everywhere.
And action!
There were a few really cool moves. Like, there were a lot of knife moves that I love to do, so like slitting someone's neck and turning them around and going like that. That was fun. Don't do it. But that was fun. I felt quite cool. I did feel, and I felt like an action heroine for that short space of time.
Action.
But then we would do scenes where I'm with Phil and Grimm and I'm like a little girl again. So it was great. It was great to play with both different sides of this character.
Sometimes children are bad people too.
Did she turn out as you hoped?